In the top stories, Juve returns to the streets of Bastia. Critical eye care services to resume at JNF General Hospital, and plans in place for permanent home for Defense Force on Nevis. The details on these stories and more after the break.
We love plenty gal ting. Every day we snouting, say boom.
Yo, this is Skinny Fabulous, and I'm inviting you to be ready this carnival season with Courts Ready Cash. Get up to $20,000 cash right now. No deposit needed, and it's completely hassle-free. You will have your money in your hand in less than 24 hours. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the vibes this carnival season. It's all about Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Thinking bad, all my friend them stinking mad. We be having blinking bad. Not tell call me the drinking god.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Following a 2-year hiatus, the streets of Bastia were filled with revelers on Boxing Day as the Juve Jam took place as part of Sugar Mass 51 celebrations. Juve began at 5 a.m. and ended at 12 noon and allowed for troops and individual mass players to leave from any location and assemble at the National Museum. From there, they turned right or left up 4th Street before choosing one of 2 routes. Route 1 took revelers from Keon Street to Independence Square Street, then right on the Bay Road, right up 4th Street. Route 2 allowed revelers to make a left on Keon Street, head down Church Street, left on the Bay Road, and left up 4th Street. All bands and troops were expected to use both routes. The judging points were the National Museum, former Subway, National Bank, and the Development Bank. In the large category, the winning troop will receive EC $20,000, while second place will receive EC $15,000, and third place will receive EC $10,000. The small troop's winner will receive EC $6,000, while second place will win EC $4,000. The road match winner will receive EC $20,000. Judging for the road match took place from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Critical eye care services are expected to resume at the Joseph and France General Hospital in the next month with the acquisition of new equipment. This according to Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, who said this new equipment will allow for critical eye surgery at the unit.
Recently purchased new equipment for the eye clinic, as these equipment are important to carry out a number of critical eye surgeries such as cataract surgery, which is a common surgery that is done here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and the diabetic eye ailments also are addressed at the eye clinic. And so in 2023, in January, we are hoping to resume some of those critical services.
Prime Minister Drew made the announcement while visiting staff and patients at the JNF General Hospital on Friday. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew has thanked the soldiers of the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force for the work they continue to do and has pledged the government's support. Addressing the Defense Force soldiers at the annual Christmas luncheon on Thursday, the Prime Minister announced plans for a permanent home for the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force on Nevis.
The budgetary resources would support the police force and defense forces, strategic outlook for improved collaboration with local law enforcement entities, regional and international, continued use and pursuit of science and technology in crime prevention and solvability, and importantly, embracing and actively supporting the current social intervention programs. We will collaborate with the Nevis Island Administration in the identification of lands on Nevis for a permanent home of the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force on Nevis.
Dr. Drew further noted that he was informed of the acquisition of a patrol boat for the Coast Guard unit.
Informed as well that the Coast Guard is looking forward to benefiting from the acquisition of a 40-foot patrol boat, and we are hoping to do that by the end of 2023. A large portion of the budgetary resources will be used to recruit, retain and upgrade manpower in the police and defense forces, immigration department and prison services. Resources will also be utilized to enhance the knowledge and competencies of personnel in modern policing techniques.
In the national budget earlier this month, 74.6 million was announced for allocation to the Ministry of National Security. After the break, ECCB Governor reflects on 2022 and Christmas message and St. Kitts to launch Vumilia program. Stay with us.
Christmas starts the moment you go postpaid with Flow, because when you do, you get a free smartphone. Plus, you get 20 gigabytes of data, unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube, and 4,000 local minutes.
All the way home to Flow.
Welcome to the Bank of Nevis Limited.
This holiday season, the Bank of Nevis is giving you the gift of joy, the gift of prosperity, the gift of hope, the gift of success, the gift of happiness, the gift of warmth and love, the gift of gratitude, and the gift of peace.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, Management and staff of the Bank of Nevis Limited, we wish all of our customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Fresh Look Paint and Tile Sale. Give your home a fresh look with a fresh coat of paint and a fresh set of tiles. From Holtzwood's Building and Nevis Center's 25% off Fresh Look Paints and Tile Sales event. Yes, come to Holtzwood's Building and Nevis Centers today and get fresh savings of 25% off all paints and tiles store-wide. Come and give your home a fresh new look with fresh savings and fresh new colors. Fresh new piles of tiles in all styles with a fresh 25% off store-wide on all paints and tiles at Holtzwood's Building and Nevis Center. Give your home a fresh start with a fresh new look with fresh new colors, fresh new piles of tiles in all styles, and fresh quality paint at Horswood's Building and Nevis Center. Fresh Look 25% off paints and tiles sales event. See store for details.
Can you please tell us one more story?
Once upon a Christmas time, not too long ago, Jack was so tired from working hard he lost his glow. His Christmas wish was a vacation for two, but he needed a little help to make his wish come true. Off to town Jack went one day to knock on some doors for help, but oh, he could not believe his ears. He thought he had met who wanted to steal the joy of Christmas. Oh, that made him frown and cringe. Jack felt so sad and discouraged. He even wanted to give up on his Christmas wish, but he knocked at one more door. It was at the Bank of Nevis Limited. There awaited him was a lovely welcoming smile from a professional, helpful officer in the credit department who was ever so kind. We have just the product you need. We offer special unsecured loans at a very competitive, low interest rate. Jack quickly applied for a Bank of Nevis loan. It was such a smooth, flawless process. Soon he was smiling thankfully, and on the plane he went with his lovely wife for the vacation of his life. And can you guess what he was saying to everyone he met?
This is the Bank of Nevis Limited. It's a must.
They They make customers very happy at Christmas. The end.
Welcome back. Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, Timothy Antoine, reflected on the year 2022 and outlined plans for the new year during his Christmas message to the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ECCU. He first recognized the team at ECCB, including the executive, management, staff and interns for their hard work, and the board and the Monetary Council for their unwavering support. Governor Antoine then spoke of the hardships experienced during the year, including the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and high inflation.
Now, even as our region navigates the lingering effects of the pandemic, it is confronting high and stubborn inflation that is decimating the income of our most vulnerable households and businesses. This inflation spike has also placed ECCU member governments under renewed fiscal pressure as the public finances were starting to recover. That said, our EC dollar remains strong, and our region continued its recovery from the pandemic with growth of about 6%. This growth would have been even better were it not for current challenges with regional air connectivity.
Looking ahead, Governor Antoine has projected further growth for the ECCU, noting that the growth performance is influenced by a number of factors.
In terms of economic prospects, we project the ECCU will grow by between 3 and 5%. This range reflects significant uncertainty and downside risks. The growth performance will be influenced by geopolitical factors and the extent to which major central banks, particularly the US, the Fed, could reduce inflation while avoiding or minimizing a recession.
He also mentioned that the ECCB will be pursuing their resilience and transformation agenda.
The ECCB will assiduously pursue its resilience and transformation agenda, which includes fairer treatment of customers by financial institutions through a new market conduct framework, faster progress on renewable energy to enhance energy security, lower emissions, and reduce energy costs, more progress on the greening of our financial system to respond to the climate crisis and preserve financial stability, and payments modernization as part of a broader effort to build out a digital economy for shared prosperity.
Governor Antoine concluded by wishing everyone a healthy and happy new year. St. Kitts will soon launch its Rumilia program. This offering will give travelers to St. Kitts the opportunity to become a certified Rumilier by joining 2 classes taught by renowned Kittitian rum producers and owners on the island. The 3-hour Rumilia program will include 2 separate classes. The first stop at Wingfield Estate, St. Kitts' oldest distillery, focuses on the theory and history of rum production methods on the island. The second class takes place at Smythe Mill on Cockleshell Bay, with the founder of Hibiscus Spirits showcasing rum blending, methodology, and cocktail making. The announcement of the soon-to-be launched Rumilia program is one of several reasons why the destination has been named as one of 5 destinations to put on your radar in 2023 by Forbes magazine. Coming up in regional news, 40 young men graduate from Mentorship Initiative in Trinidad and Tobago. The details when we come back.
Triple that, triple cashback, grab and win. Thousands of dollars in cashback coupons is up for grabs in this triple cashback season at Horswood's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture with their massive triple that, triple cashback, grab and win. Every hire purchase customer will not only get triple cashback on every FlexPay purchase, they will also get a chance to grab thousands